Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Hey, I hope you had an absolutely fantastic Memorial Day weekend. I got to work on one of my old Mustangs. I've got a 67 Mustang Coupe that's been a kind of a 7-year project. And boy, I'm getting really, really close. I put part of the interior in it this last weekend. Put the front bumper on it, a new front bumper, and just, little things starting to take shape. Anyway, again, welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. This is what I call my morning musings. We are currently involved in a little bit of study of what might be called how to interpret the Bible. We had been involved in a study of Zechariah and its influence on New Testament eschatology, and then we segued into a study of Zechariah and 1 Peter. The parallels between Zechariah and 1 Peter are just astounding, and they're clear and they're undeniable. Well, those comparisons led us into our current study of hermeneutic. How do we understand the Bible? It's more than obvious from 1 Peter that Peter is quoting the Old Testament prophecies of the restoration of Israel, the establishment of the Messianic temple, the establishment of the priesthood and the sacrifice, and on and on. And invariably, he interprets those things. He interprets those Old Testament prophecies spiritually. What I've shared with you are a couple of principles. Number one, the New Testament writers tell us without exception that their eschatological hope is nothing but the hope of Israel found in Moses and the law. Point number two, they tell us, this is critical, folks, they tell us that the Old Testament prophets themselves did not understand the time or the manner, i.e. the nature, of the things that they foretold. Now, they knew the events they foretold were not for their time. 1 Peter chapter 1, 10 to 12. That's what Peter says. To whom it was revealed that not to themselves did they minister the things which they spoke. Okay. So the events, the blessings, and even the curses of the things foretold by the Old Testament prophets, they were told they were not for their day. And we've demonstrated that from Daniel chapter 10. Daniel saw the vision of the Great Tribulation, the resurrection, the time of the end, the establishment of the kingdom. And Daniel was specifically told, Daniel, seal up the book. It's for a long time away. You're going to go your way. You're going to sleep with your fathers until the time of the end. Okay. Now, the point that I want to share with you this morning is absolutely equally critical to understand in our interpretation of the Bible. While the Old Testament prophets were told very clearly that the events that they foretold were not for their day, and while they did not understand the time or the nature of their prophecies, the New Testament writers and Jesus, tell us that the time foretold by the prophets, the things foretold by the prophets, that time had arrived. In Matthew 13:17, Jesus spoke to his apostles, and he said, many prophets and wise men have desired to see the things that you see and did not see them, to hear the things that you hear and have not heard them. Do you see what Jesus is saying? Jesus was saying the Old Testament prophets foretold the events that are taking place, Jesus said, right here, right now, in front of your eyes, and he said that to his first century audience. The time of fulfillment had arrived. Just like Jesus said, Luke 16:16, the law and the prophets were, they testified until John. That doesn't mean the law ended with John. It means that John was a pivotal player in bringing about the fulfillment of the Old Testament prophecies, because John came saying, the time is fulfilled. The kingdom of heaven has drawn near. The time of fulfillment had drawn near. We've got much more on this because the New Testament writers tell us over and over the time foretold by the Old Testament prophets was present in the first century. Hey, you need to get a copy of my book, Who is This Babylon? In that book, I examined God's time statements and how in the Old Testament God said when the last days finally came, fulfillment would be near. And the New Testament writers said, the last days are here. Get my book, Who is This Babylon? Go to my websites, www.eschatology.org, BibleProphecy.com. Say that you saw the offer on YouTube or Facebook, and I'll refund your shipping, okay? Hey, thanks for joining me for this morning's Morning Musings. God bless. Have a great day. We'll see you on the flip side.